This week, YouTube sets their sights on Twitch.
Master Chief is back from outer space.
Nintendo has big secrets in store for E3.
I'm Charles.
I'm Dan.
And this is the Dedicated Server. Hey Dan, what would you do with $1 billion?
$1 billion?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I'd be Batman.
Oh, well, other than the obvious.
I don't know. Maybe buy the most popular specialized video streaming service out there?
Oh, you mean Pornhub, right?
No, what? No, I'm in Twitch.
Oh, this is awkward. Well, it seems that Google/YouTube may have just beaten you to it. Variety.com reported earlier this week that YouTube is in talks to buy Twitch at the hefty price of $1 billion.
Thank you, Dr. Evil.
You're welcome, dude. Neither of the companies will comment on the matter. However, the Wall Street Journal released their own report which supported the rumor. While a deal hasn't been struck, it certainly isn't out of the question just yet.
Now, on one side of the internet coin, people are looking forward to the change. This is mainly because Google did fantastic things for YouTube once they acquired it back in 2006. With the monetization and partner system they put into place, it allowed people to make higher quality videos and create a whole new industry. The full-time YouTuber.
On the other side of the Dogecoin, this is pretty damn scary. Just a year ago, Twitch began to offer a service with which people could stream themselves playing video games and profit from it, an alternative to YouTube. And just as YouTubers have done, Twitch users have gained fans and followings and made livings off of it. In addition, Twitch is the most popular service for streaming esports, another industry in which gamers make money, assumptively. What happens if Google emulates what they did to YouTube to Twitch?
Are you talking about the complete invasion of Google Plus into all things owned by Google?
I guess.
Or possibly the atrocious content ID system that I have nightmares about?
What? Wow. I mean, wow, Dan. Regular people have nightmares about, I don't know, normal things like ghosts, vampires, grandma's underpants.
Not me. I'm Batman.
Does Batman have a grandma?
It's a Batma.
Batma. Batgran?
Batgran!
In a move that nobody saw coming, Microsoft confirmed that Halo 5 is currently being developed.
Nobody. You sure about that, Charles?
Most definitely.
I don't believe you for a second.
You probably shouldn't, Dan. Anyway, on May 16th, Bonnie Ross, the general manager of 343 Industries, revealed the next chapter of Master Chief's Reclaimer saga, titled Halo 5 Guardians. I suppose that this would pick up after the events of Halo 4, which 343 released back in 2012.
Have we heard anything about its release yet?
Yeah, so far it's gonna come out, I guess, in fall 2015, and it'll probably only be for the Xbox One. So 360 owners like me are out of luck, so it means we'll probably have to get an Xbox One sometime soon.
Cool. Okay. Since you're more versed in Halo than I am, what do you think they mean with the title Guardians?
Hard to say. I think the most likely prediction is that it'll be some new force or faction that are called the Guardians. Though I do recall in Halo 2 and 3, sometimes the game would say I was killed by the Guardians, but not by some player. And this would happen whenever I would die because of a landmine or, say, a speeding bullet train.
Ooh. Halo 5 is about trains?
No, Dan.
Can you play as a train?
No, I don't think you can play as a
I would
train.
love
Master Chief
to play as a train.
But Dan, buy trains something. I'm talking about Halo here. Moving on, in this official artwork here, Master Chief is depicted with an unnamed new character who appears to be a Spartan, maybe, or maybe Spartan-like.
Could this character be a Guardian then?
I mean, I don't see why not.
So this Guardian character thingy is a train.
Dan. Yes, Dan. This character is actually a train. This character is, it's Thomas the freaking Tank Engine. 343 Industries is working hard to not only bring Halo 5 to the Xbox One, but to also revitalize a children's television show about talking-ass trains, as you can clearly see, because this character is definitely Thomas the freaking Tank Engine.
Charles, you seem a bit upset.
No, shut up, Dan. Halo 5 is a thing, people. If you've been following, or at least been trying to follow, any of the news regarding E3 2014, then you should be more than familiar with the slew of supposed leaked schedules. You should also know that Mario Teaches You Typing is now a thing.
I don't believe you, Charles.
You probably shouldn't, but boy am I really hyped.
As hype builds for E3 and what the major developers have in store for us, many of these leaks are surfacing on various websites and forums with varying degrees of believability. It's up to your discretion whether or not they seem credible to you.
However, one leak that seems to be receiving the most speculation and the least derision states that Nintendo plans to hold 2 90-minute discussions or presentations. One of these would be for the new Super Smash Bros. Games, and one for a currently unannounced Nintendo 3DS title.
That 90 minutes of time is a big deal.
So big.
So, what could it be?
It's probably big. It will probably be easier for us to determine what it might not be. So let's go down the list.
Let's start with Zelda.
Ooh, Zelda's good, but I think that's kind of unlikely. An original Zelda adventure would probably be for the Nintendo Wii U.
Okay, what about the rumored Majora's Mask remake?
Well, I don't know. Could you talk for 90 minutes about Majora's Mask?
Fair point. What about Kirby?
We just got one of those.
Pokemon?
We're gonna get 2 of those, and I doubt there'd be another new title that they'd really want to push out like that.
How about Metroid?
That might work, actually. It's been a while since we've had a good, quote-unquote, good Metroid game. So I think Retro Studios, the guys who did the Metroid Prime trilogy, since they just cranked out Donkey Kong earlier this year.
Oh, Charles,
What?
Don't remind me of that game. You know it's the devil's game.
No, not to me, it ain't. But I believe they may already be at work on a new Metroid, whether it be like the 2D old ones or the 3D ones from the Prime trilogy.
Okay, any other ideas?
I was thinking Star Fox and F-Zero, but those series seemed kind of dead in the water. I wouldn't knock the idea of one showing up, but I kind of wouldn't bet money on it, you know?
So with all that said, what would you put your money on?
If it ain't gonna be a Metroid game, and if I'm gonna rule out Star Fox, then I think we might be looking at like a brand new IP.
Well, no use speculating on that. I mean, they made a game about mushroom-abusing plumber riding a dinosaur into a 3-decade international phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Do.
Phenomena.
Do.
Phenomena.
Do.
I like it. Phenomena. That's all we have for you this week. Click the subscribe annotation to get all of our gaming videos.
If you like the video, feel free to hit that like button or leave a comment about what you think.
And don't forget to give Dargan some love either.
Thanks for watching.
I'm Charles.
I'm Dan.
And this is The Dedicated Server.